Hello. In today's video, I want to show you how I make a screwdriver on Fusion 360. If you're interested in this video I make, maybe you can just subscribe and click like button over down there. Or maybe you can give me some other suggestion on what kind of model should I make on this tutorial. Maybe I can help. We click the sketch here and then select the top plane here. First, we make a circle sketch here. The dimension will be click D for the shortcut, and then we'll make it 6 mm. Finish the sketch. We will extrude this sketch into, let's say, 14 centimeter or 140 millimeters. Okay. In this video, I will make a Phillips screwdriver. So we'll make a cut here on this edge for the screwdriver point. We'll make another sketch. Click on sketch. We'll select this plane for the next sketch. Okay. First, I'd like to make a center line and make it a construction. Just click the sketch and make sure you click this icon here on the right to make it a construction. Click. Okay. Just turn it off and make a triangle with this. Oops, sorry. Let's undo this. Let's make a triangle, but not to this center point, okay? I'll make it just a little bit higher than that, like this. Click, right click and okay. Make this horizontal. And for the dimension, click D. Let's make this 45 degree. Also for the left side, make it 45 degree. And the dimension from the center to this triangle edge will be, I'll make it 0.3 millimeters. Okay, then I finish the sketch. We will use this sweep command to cut this cylinder to make a Phillips screw profile. But before that, let's just make another sketch. We'll make a second sketch for the sweep. First, create sketch. We will use this plane, the right plane, right or left plane. I will use the spline to make this. Just make 3 points like this. The dimension will be from this center. I will make it maybe just let it 8 millimeters. Right click. And for this point, we can see this line here. We'll make it a vertical line. Just click the line here. See this line, then click the vertical constraint. Okay, right click and then okay. Just make sure the line is pretty good for you, like this. Okay, you can see here the line is moving here, the dot here. Before we make a sweep, you need to make sure the line is between the two sketches connected. If you didn't do that, probably the sweep command will not work properly. Then we click this line, and then the second dot here. Okay, click this coincident constraint, and then select this dot here, and then the second dot from the first sketch. They will be joined together. Let's see from the right side. Right click and OK. If you're satisfied with the shape, you can just stop there. Finish. And then now we'll do the sweep. Create. Sweep. Now we select the profile we want to make, this one. We use the single path. Profile here and here. And then the path, we use the second sketch we made, this one. Click here. See. Now we got this shape here. And then remember to select this operation into cut. And then OK. Now you already see we have a cut section here. Then we need to make this on 4 side here. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we'll use this command, like this pattern, a circular pattern here. And to create menu, and then go to pattern, go to circular pattern. Then select the object. Instead of faces here, I will select a feature. And then the object we select is here, this one. And then the axis, select the axis, and we'll use this z-axis here, the blue one. Make it 3. Oh, I'm sorry, make it 4. You can see, and then okay. You can see there are 4 sides. And then we'll use modify here to make a chamfer. Chamfer for every edge of the screwdriver here. Just make sure you select all 4 of this corner. See here. Instead of make this equal distance, I want to make this 2 distance here. Okay. The first one, I want to make it 5 millimeters. While the second one here, I want to make it like 2.6 maybe. Okay. Now the screwdriver tips is done. So I will make this a little bit rounded on every edge of this. Just a little bit of fillet. Make it maybe 0.1. I will add another one here. Just to make another different dimension, you can click this plus sign here and add another fillet. We'll make another maybe 0.05, a little bit smaller on the outside. Okay. And I will also make this edge into 0.1 millimeter. Oh, I think it's too much. Let's make it smaller. 0.05. Okay. No, okay, let's just keep it on 0.05 here. Now the shape we already see here. We got this Phillips screw tip. And now, before we make the handle, I'd like to make sure that mostly the screwdriver always have like a flat surface on this joint between the handle and the tip here. So I will make a cylinder on the center. Not cylinder, sorry. So I will make a circle here on the center. The dimension, let's click dimension. I will make it just 8 millimeter. Okay, maybe 10. Finish sketch. Now we will extrude this sketch here. Instead of one side, I will choose the two side. Or I will choose the symmetric extrude here. The amount of this will make it 1 millimeter, 1.5. You can see here the extrude. They already same amount between the right and the left because we use this symmetric option. So this sketch will do a cut command here. The operation, so we'll change this into join. If that's okay. See, now we have a screwdriver tips here. So next we will make a handle here. We'll make a sketch first, but for the handle itself I will make a different body part. So you can see here the first body we make, I will rename it into SG tip. For the handle, I will use a command like revolve maybe to make it a cylindrical shape with the profile. So I will use this command here, sketch between. Oh, before I will make a center line first. As usual, I will always use a construction to make a center line. And then okay. We'll make a dimension here. From here to the tip of the screwdriver will be 90 millimeters. Okay. And from here to here will be, let's say, another 90 millimeters. Okay. Right click and cancel. Now we'll make a sketch here. Oops, sorry. Just turn off this construction button here. We'll make a sketch from this to this. Right click and then okay. I want to make a spline here for the end of the handle. Let's make it 3 point. Right click and okay. Just make it a little bit higher. You can see this line here. Just make sure it's on horizontal. So I will select this horizontal constraint here. Right click and okay. And I also want to make another sketch here for the screwdriver handle. Just make it 15 millimeters, and the distance will be from here to here. I'll make it 15 millimeters. Right click, cancel. You can trim this sketch or not, it depends on your need. Oh, I forgot to make the dimension from this here to here will be, let's say, 12 millimeters. Right click and cancel. Okay, we'll adjust here a little bit. Oops, seems like this. I will make sure it's vertical with this line, with this dot here. Okay, just select horizontal, vertical, horizontal constraint, click this dot, and then this center dot here. Now you can see the line is collinear with this dot here. Right click and OK. Just make sure the sketch is good, and then finish sketch. Now it's time to revolve the sketch. Okay, now we have this revolve command here. Just click, and now we select the profile you want. Oops, sorry, cancel. I think right click, edit sketch first. I think we need to change this into the non-construction line here. Just switch it off, finish. Okay, you can see here. Now we can select the revolve, select it, and then clear hill first. Select the profile here. This is the profile we want to make for the screwdriver. And as for the axis, select the axis, and then we can use this sketch here. Okay. Oops, sorry. Let's undo this. Revolve, select this profile, select the axis. The operation will make this not join, not cut, but the new body. Okay. You can see here. Seems like this groove is a little bit bigger, so I will edit the sketch here. Right click, edit sketch. We'll make it smaller, like 10 millimeters maybe. Okay, finish sketch. Okay, I think it's enough. Now the screwdriver is almost finished. You can see here the handle, but now we need another profile to cut this screwdriver handle, so you will get extra grip when you twist it. Make another sketch. We'll use this plane here. I will use another circle to cut this. Dimension will be, let's make it 6 millimeter. Okay, right click, cancel. I will also make this vertical constraint between this sketch and this line. Right click and OK. To edit more sketch here, we need a circular pattern here, so I will make a sketch like this. Create circular pattern. Let's clear the object. This is the object, and select the center point here. We'll make it like 6. And click OK. I think we need to make it a little bit bigger. Let's make it 8 millimeter. Oh, we just let it 6. Okay. Oh, 7 maybe. I will make it 7 mm. Okay, finish sketch. You see here, and then all we need to do is extrude this sketch here. All of this sketch. We'll drag it to cut this here, all through the object, and then okay. It seems like the sketch is still a little bit bigger here, so I will return this and this history. This one, okay, right click, edit sketch. We'll change it into 8 to make it smaller. Okay, now you see the sketch here. Okay, the size is pretty much good for me. And then we'll make a chamfer here. Another chamfer on every edge of this handle. Like before, I want to make a 2 different distance between the chamfer, like this, 2 distance. The first one will be let's make it 3 mm. Oh, sorry, there's some error. Cancel. Maybe I will just make a well, maybe I will cut this part on with another comment. So on this revolve, maybe I will just edit it on the sketch itself. Edit sketch. It's a little bit too far. Maybe I will make it 10 mm, and then I'll make a chamfer here. Sketch, and then we'll trim. The dimension will be here to here, like 1.5. And here will be 4. Maybe just make it 6 lah. Finish sketch. The revolve, right click, edit the feature, and then deselect this part. Okay, now you can see this almost done screwdriver handle. I will add a little bit rounded on every edge in here. You can select like every edge of the handle here. Okay, let's add maybe like 1 mm rounded. Okay, we also add another rounded here, another 1 mm. then okay. Now you see this, actually we have a two body here. Let's rename this with handle. If we hide this screwdriver tip, we'll see there's no hole in this handle. So I will make a hole with this command here, combine. So I will use this screwdriver tip as a tools. Let's click this command, target body, choose the handle, and for the tool we use this screwdriver tip. Click, and then we select this cut option here. So you will see the body itself got a little bit hole in here, but we need to keep the tools here. So normally when you select this option and then you hit OK, the tool will be gone. But when you keep the tools, okay, the tool will be stay there. When we hide this body, now you see there's a hole inside the handle. Now we'll add another rounded here. Let's say maybe it's 2 millimeter. Okay. Now click home. Now you can see screwdriver is done. Now let's put some materials in it. To put in materials here, we'll select this design and we'll put the render. Let's minimize this to make a better view. We will use for the material, we'll use this appearance here. Click. The Fusion 360 itself already have some material library like metal, plastic, liquid, or anything else like paint. So I will use this metal, chrome, copper. Okay, I will use stainless maybe to make it a little bit more shiny. I'll choose steel polish, and then I will drag it into this screwdriver tip. Okay, then we close. And then the next I will use paint for the handle. Oh, maybe I will just use this plastic material. I will use ABS here. Okay. Maybe I will also put a multi-material or maybe a multicolor here. We have this ABS white. We'll double click this one. We change the color. We'll change it into, I like blue. Let's make it blue. Oh, a little bit lighter. Okay, done. Next, we will duplicate this material. Right click, duplicate. And now I will change this color into, make it orange maybe. Done. In this orange. Before we select this option here like body and component, but now we'll use this face option to put the materials here. So I will drag this into every groove here. So we'll have orange color on this handle. right? Let's just close. Okay. When it's done, it's time to render this object. Click render. Sorry, you need to save your design before using this render to okay. I forgot to save this. Let's click save. As usual, screw the Philip. Let's put this in Fusion 360 material. Okay, now it's time to render this object. To render this, you just hit this render. You can choose the, maybe you want to print, you can use this print. I will choose this size with this setup, render quality final, render with cloud render. I always use cloud render to do this job because the result is always better than the local render here. When you select this local render, it means you render with your computer hardware. Okay, and now we hit render and wait. It usually take some time because it's cloud render. Let's back to the design. Click this home. Okay, you see this object I made? It stand up vertically, so I want to make it lay down horizontally. So I will select this move, copy, bodies. Just make sure this body option, and then I will select this handle and also this screwdriver tip, and then I will rotate it like maybe 90 degree, and then hit OK. You can see, so the shadow will be dropped here. Okay, I will just save here, and then you choose another render option. We will hit another render button. So we'll just hit this render. Cloud rendering is on progress. Let's see. It will take some time. Let's change the camera into perspective view, so the shape will be a little bit better to see while we wait the rendering progress. You can see here. Now we'll see the render result. We can see the render result here. When the render is finished, you can click here. You can see the rendered file here. You can also save this file into your computer. Just click download. You can change it. You can save it in PNG, JPEG, TIFF, or EXR. Maybe I will use just a JPEG file here. Save. We save. Then close. Let's back to the design. Now you have yourself screwdriver 3D model in Fusion 360. I hope you enjoy the video. If you like it, don't forget to click the subscribe button. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video.